Hey viewers, today I'm going to show you how to restore scratched up indicator lenses on old shifters. Believe it or not, there's actually numbers under there. You just can't read them. Now what I'm going to be doing is polishing the lens, but I don't want to polish the plastic around the lens. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mask that off using masking tape. Like this. It doesn't need to be perfect. I'm going to start off by removing the top layer of plastic using 1000 Grit Sandpaper. I'm going to be wet sanding it, so soak the sandpaper in here and try to keep it wet to help remove the plastic, and just very lightly sand it. Let the sandpaper do the work. Okay, you can already see that the center is looking better here, but I still kind of need to work on the edges. So now after I have it looking pretty good with the 1000 Grit Sandpaper, you can even see the number through there. Now I'm going to be going to 2000 Grit Sandpaper, and something that sometimes helps is if you sand in a different direction, because you can kind of see some of the scratches from the previous sandpaper start to disappear, and can give you an idea of how well you're doing. And even looking better. Now I'm going to go over it with 3000 Grit Sandpaper. Looking better. Okay, let's try this and take a look at what we got now. So it's definitely looking better, but it's still got like a haze over the top of it, but that's okay. I'm going to go ahead and take this wet tape off and then retape it for the next step. Now for the next step, I'm going to be using rubbing compound. This is for like medium heavy stains, oxidation, and scratches. The brand I'm using is Turtle Wax, but there's other ones out there. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a little bit here, squirt it on my finger, and just put a little bit of layer on there. Now you could do this by hand, but I'm going to be using a Dremel tool with a buffing wheel, and if you're going to use a Dremel tool, use a low speed. Let the tool do the work. And you'll probably have to reapply some of the rubbing compound periodically. Okay, so now if you've gone over with the rubbing compound, wipe it down, take a look at where you got, and it looks like I want to go over a little bit over this corner over here, and maybe a little bit along this edge over there. So I'm going to go over it just a little bit more with the rubbing compound. Okay, let's wipe it down again and see what it looks like. And that looks like really good. Well, I pulled the tape off and cleaned it up, and it looks way better than it did before. You read the number, the surface scratches are gone. Something interesting, if you hold it at an angle, there's still microfractures inside the plastic. They were there before I started, so nothing I did caused those. Probably just the plastic getting old and UV light. They extend down to the very bottom edge, so even though I worked on the bottom edge, I still couldn't get rid of those. The top edge, I would have liked to got better, but it's down inside a seam, so the only way I could have really got that was actually removing the lens out of the shifter, and I really didn't want to go that far. But check this before and after picture. So even though it's not absolutely perfect, it's like 1,000 times better than it had been. What do you guys think? Let me know down in the comments. Hopefully you found this video useful or interesting. If you did, please give my video a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed to my channel, click that subscribe button. Be sure to click the bell so you get notified when new videos come out. I'm over on Facebook, RJ the Bike Guy. Join me over there. I have a lot of fun over there. Anyway, thank you guys very much for watching.